morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I'm bringing you a 3 vs 3 Warhammer battle. So there were 2 Chaos players and a Dwarven player on one side, and a Empire player, a Wood Elf player, and a Greenskin player on the other side. So we'll take a look at the army comps real quick before we begin. It's only a 10-minute battle exactly, so it's not too long. Let's start with the Chaos ally on the side here. So he's got 2 units of Chaos Trolls, and then he's got some Chaos Warriors with great weapons, 2 of them, and then Chaos Marauders with great weapons. He has an Exalted Hero, and he's got some Chosen with great weapons as well, so that's like the best infantry that they can bring. And then he has 3 Aspiring Champions, and Archeon the Everchosen is his Lord, and we already mentioned him. And then he's got this little flanking force in the tree, so he's got 2 units of Chaos Knights and an Exalted Hero over here as well. And I don't think, yeah, he actually has 1 flyer, a Chaos Feral Manticore. So looking at my army, it's pretty close to the same, actually. I've got 2 units of Forsaken, and in the center 4 units of Chaos Warriors with some Chevron upgrades. And then I've got 2 units of Chosen, and 2 units of Aspiring Champions, 2 Hellcannons, you see them on either flank here, and Kholek Suneater as my Lord, and then I have 2 Chaos Feral Manticore and 2 units of Chaos Knights. And looking at the Dwarven player here, he's got, I think, 4 units of Iron Breakers in the front line. And then he has 2 units of Cannon and 2 units of Goblobber. Then we got some Miners of Blasting Charges, some Thunderers. We got Grumbrindel, the White Dwarf, so he's joining the battle today, with all of his Great Axe Longbeards and some Slayers as well. So all around a pretty versatile army. Got the Grumbling Guard Infantry as well. They look pretty awesome. They've got the green and gold. So looking at the allies, or sorry, the enemies, this unit actually playing as the Bloody Hand, so he brought a lot of artillery here. So yeah, as you can see, he's got 3 units of Doom Diver Catapults, and then he's got the Hammer of Gork Goblin Rock Lobber, and he's got some Black Orcs here, some Orc Biggins, he's got some of these Goblin Spider Riders as well, and some Orc Boar Boy Biggins. He's all over the place in the trees here. He's got some nasty Skulkers. These guys are pretty trash, but that's okay. They're really cheap. And he's got some Night Goblin Archers as well, so they're pretty cheap. The Wood Elf player, he's got Orion as his Lord here, and a Branch Wraith. He's got 2 Wildwood Rangers, 2 units of Treekin, and then he's got some Vanguard deployed units here, some Way Watchers, and some Deepwood Scouts, Swift Shiver Shards. So yeah, they're going to begin firing on us right away. I didn't actually mention who their leader was. I don't actually know where he is at this point. Oh wait, he's right here. He's got a Night Goblin War Boss. So he's riding on some kind of little weird thingy. I don't know what that is, but and then you can see that the rest of the Wood Elf player here, he's got some Eternal Guard with shields. He's got like 3 units of them in the trees. And then the last unit is the Empire. So he's got a Hellblaster Volley Gun. He's got 2 Hellstorm Rocket Batteries. He's got a Great Cannon. A lot of artillery in this game. Warrior Priest, a Steam Tank. And then he's got some Handgunners. He's got a Jade Wizard, Karl Franz, on his mount. And then he's got some Spearmen with shields. The rest of his army is also deployed over here. He's got a couple crossbow units and some sword units. Nothing too good. He does have some Demigryph Knights with halberds, though, so that's pretty good. And we got some War Dancers over here. So yeah, a lot of artillery in this game, but the battle begins right here, so let's get it started. So you can see that they began firing right away at us. And I was busy looking at what they brought to the table, and they brought a lot of artillery, more than we did. So I see right away that we're going to have to kind of push forwards on this one. I thought I'd be able to kind of sit back with my 2 Hellcannons and rip into them, but we are well outnumbered in the artillery department, that's for sure. You can see the Doom Diver catapults coming in against my Hellcannon here. Good choice of targets, that's for sure. So you can see my very meaty front line here. We got the Chaos Trolls and my ally just sitting there. Yeah, so we're going to start pushing forwards. You can see that my ally is going to do the same thing, working in tandem. And the Dwarven player is going to sit back for a bit. I've got my 2 feral manticores. I'm going to try and send them to silence a bit of that artillery until my troops can get into melee. But you can see that they pretty much already destroyed 1 Hellcannon. Yeah, there it goes right now. So we're down to 1 piece of artillery. Yeah, these Hellstorm rockets are pretty deadly. Oh, and they're firing at my feral manticore as it comes in there. There comes the other one. Nice. So you can see that the Wood Elf player is coming over to the aid of the Empire, which is good. I actually send my Chaos Knights over here because I noticed that he has a nice bit of his skirmishers kind of out in the open, but he does close in with his Black Orcs. So that was a good play there, but I do manage to break 2 or 3 units of his skirmishers. And the Iron Breakers here are just destroying the Goblins as they try to come in close. There goes the Goblobber as well. He will fire the little goblin that's attached to the rock. Oh, it's so fast I can't even keep up with it, but let's see if we can pause it and catch one of them. Yeah, there he is. He is not having a good day, that's for sure. So you can see he's like chained right to the rock. So it's supposed to instill fear when it slams into some of his own kind, causes fear. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, slamming right into those Black Orcs there. So yeah, with my Chaos Knights, I'm doing the same thing, just trying to get rid of a lot of his units on this side. But in the center, you can see that a lot of my units are breaking. They've taken quite a bit of beating before they even got into melee. But you can see the other Chaos player coming in. Ooh, we got a good shot here. Nice. Yeah, I am aiming for this big cluster of Wood Elves here with my Hellcannon. We'll see if we can sit here and get another shot. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, it might actually be short. Nope, nope. Nice. So at least one of my Hellcannons was alive. That was quite good. Oh, here comes another shot. Nice. So yeah, causing some issues for the Wood Elf player, but you can see that a lot of the Empire's artillery is still operational. And Kholek was actually being chased by this really annoying warrior priest here. His damage to Kholek was pretty considerable. So Kholek did break, but luckily he did come back to the battle for a little bit. And yes, you can see that my Chaos ally over here, he is flanking around with his trolls. Just ripping into these, I think these are Outriders. Yeah, they are. Yeah, so causing a bit of issue for the Empire player in his flank. The Wood Elf is doing a good job of kind of controlling this flank, but you can see on this side that the Dwarves are steamrolling through the Goblins. It's really no contest. The Black Orcs are kind of the only ones that are holding up against the grumbling guard Longbeards here, but they do decide to break. Oh, and there's the Iron Breakers throwing their blasting charges. this Black Orc's trying to get out of there. So yeah, as far as the balance of power is, it's slowly dipping into our favor. Both myself and the enemy Goblin player from the Bloody Hands were pretty much destroyed. But the Dwarven player is extremely healthy, so he's going to be able to swing on around. And meanwhile, on the left-hand side, the other Chaos player is kind of closing the jaws on the center position here. You can see we're in the heat of battle here as well, though. We've got some of the Treekin fighting with the Eternal Guard against the Chaos Warriors and the Chosen. So pretty much the Chosen Warriors are the only ones that aren't breaking at this point. Yeah, I've got one unit of Chosen Warriors here. I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, we finally got a hold of that artillery and are silencing it now. Hellstorm Rocket Battery is breaking to the Chosen with great weapons. That's pretty much no contest there. We've got some Treekin breaking as well. Ooh, some spells coming down on the Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers. And yeah, like the Dwarven player is pretty much cleaned up on his side. But he's a little bit late to the party. The other Chaos player has pretty much finished off who is left here. The Wood Elf player is trying to get Orion out of here. He knows that that's a battle he cannot win. Yeah, so we're looking, enemies got about 500 men left versus our 1,400, and I bet you 800 of those are dwarves, so we're looking pretty good at this point. When I first started the battle, though, I thought for sure we were going to lose, just because of the fact that they had so much more artillery than us, and we had a lot of ground to cover, but we covered it quite quickly, so that really helped us out. Got some of my aspiring champions coming back from breaking. They're going to take on Orion himself. Probably all going to get slaughtered here, but... I love how he just spawns another spear when he uses it, just out of nowhere. Either that, or he like uses some kind of like Jedi Force power to get the spear back into his hand, but... Oh, he picked that guy up and then just threw him down. Yeah, so we've got him down to half health, but we're not really going to finish the job here. Oh, you can see the dwarves are charging down the hill here. They're like, we're here, man. So they're going to help take out this steam tank here with their armor piercing with the great weapons. So zooming out, yeah, so you can see that it's pretty much a done deal at this point. Really all that's left is Orion. You can see a couple of my troops are left trying to chase after him. The Iron Breakers are throwing their charges into him. He's pretty much dead at this point. Oh, he's still alive. He's going to try to get back up. Feral Manticore is attacking as well. Oh, we got Archeon the Everchosen in there as well. And I think, is that it? Or did he get out of there? I think that's it. Yep, so he was slain by Archeon. And yeah, that pretty much is the battle there. All that's left is a couple retreating Empire troops, as well as the battered steam tank. It's trying to get out of there, throwing steam on the Chosen Warriors and Dwarves that are chasing it. Oh, looks like it's going to turn around. Oh, good shot. Oh, but there we go. That's the end of the battle. So let's take a look at the stats here before we end it. So yeah, a lot of my troops not doing too well. A lot of my Forsaken breaking before they even saw battle. This was the Hellcannon that was destroyed right away, but the other one did okay. As far as my ally, all around doing pretty well. These Chaos Warriors with great weapons doing good. 163 with his Chosen with great weapons. His Chaos Knights, he should have kind of deployed them a little bit earlier in the battle. They would have been really useful for some rear charges. As you can see, like they didn't really see much battle at all. And his Pharaoh Manticore just got wrecked, apparently. Not bad with the Iron Breakers, but for their price, you'd expect that. 129 by the Goblobber, though. That's pretty good. For the enemies, the Wood Elf player not doing too bad. This unit of War Dancer is getting 133, so that's good. The Bloody Hands player kind of really suffering here. He didn't do too well, except for his artillery did okay, but most of his damage was on my warriors in the Hellcannon. He really should have focused on the Dwarven player for that, but and then the Empire player doing okay. Again, a lot of his troops not getting any kills at all. It's really up to the artillery, and they just didn't get enough kills to swing it into their favor. But yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Warhammer content in the future, and I will see you in the next one.